This reflection is for anyone who feels tired of explaining, tired of carrying more than they should, and ready to choose peace over noise. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to change anything. Just listen and let yourself arrive. Hello and welcome to Path to Tranquility. This is a space to slow down, breathe, and gently reset your mind. For the next few minutes, allow yourself to step away from noise, pressure, and effort. Imagine an old tree, not the kind that bends for attention, but one that has stood quietly for decades. It has known storms. It has lost branches. It has watched seasons come and go. And yet, it never explains itself. It doesn't argue with the wind. It doesn't justify its roots. It simply stands, grounded, steady, present. That is the quiet power of growing older. There comes a moment in life when you realize you don't have to explain everything anymore. Not your choices. Not your boundaries. Not the person you've become. You've spent years being everything to everyone, holding families together, showing up even when you were tired, carrying responsibilities that were never light. But now is a different season. A season of turning inward. Silence is not absence. It is presence. It is choosing where your energy goes. Have you noticed how, with age, the urge to argue begins to fade? That isn't weakness. That is wisdom. You no longer need to prove a point. You no longer need to convince anyone. You observe, you nod, and you carry on. The loudest voice in the room is rarely the wisest. And sometimes, the most powerful response is no response at all. With time, one truth becomes very clear. Your energy is not unlimited. Not every phone call needs an answer. Not every disagreement deserves your attention. Not every invitation requires your presence. You are allowed to say, "I need time for myself." And you are allowed to say it without guilt. Protecting your energy is not selfish. It is essential. For much of life, you may have been the fixer, the peacemaker, the one who carried everyone else's weight. But there comes a realization that not everything is yours to fix. Not every lesson is yours to teach. Not every burden is yours to carry. People must walk their own paths, learn their own lessons, just as you did. Letting go is not giving up. It is choosing peace. Boundaries are not walls. They are gates. They allow in what nurtures you and protect you from what drains you. You do not need to justify them. You do not need permission to rest. Those who truly care will understand, and those who don't were never protecting your peace to begin with. One of the greatest lessons of aging is this: joy is not something you earn. It is something you choose. Not when life is perfect, not when everything is settled, but right here, right now, in quiet mornings, in still moments, in gratitude for what remains. Joy is not the absence of pain. It is the presence of light despite it. Aging is not a loss. It is a deepening of understanding, of self-awareness, of acceptance. You are not defined by the roles you once played. You are defined by the life you have lived. And that is enough. You have nothing left to prove, no one left to impress. So let others speak. Let them misunderstand. Let them argue. You don't need to respond to everything. Your life will speak for itself. Like the old tree, rooted, calm, and unbothered by the wind. You are not behind. You are not late. You have arrived. And you are enough.